Hi, so this video introduces the bottom hand. Just to recap, we need to be sitting on a seat or chair or stool with our feet flat on the ground, knees at 90 degrees, and with our back straight and our bottom comfortably in the seat. We need elbows out. We need the chanter at about 45 degrees, like that. And we need to be looking ahead of us, or at least not looking down at our fingers, if at all possible, tempting though it is. So the bottom hand, critical thing, which I mentioned in the previous videos, is, whereas on the top hand we use the pads of our fingers, these bits, on the bottom hand, it's the middle of the fingers, or the middle of the top of the fingers, I should say, between this knuckle and the tip. And I'll just show you my fingers after they've been on the chanter. You can see they're a bit red where I've had them on the holes. So it's right in the middle of these bits of the fingers. Apart from the pinky, for which it's the pad that hits the hole. The reason for this being that if we don't have our fingers in this position, say they're there, the pinky can't get on the bottom of the chanter. So that's the first critical thing. We also, going back to what I was saying about how we sit and our posture, we want to make sure that our fingers are straight, not rigid. They can be a little bit curved, but broadly straight, certainly not like this. Okay, and that's why it's important to have your elbow out a bit. So, I'm just going to run through the notes on the bottom hand scale. First of all, we have low G. This is a note, the lowest note in the chanter scale, and all the fingers and top thumb that are used whilst playing the chanter are on holes. That's low G. We then take off the pinky, and that gives us low G. We remove the ring finger, and that gives us B. And it's a really good idea to do this long before you do any blowing, just to try these finger positions out. Then we move from B to C, can be a little bit awkward. And then finally we have D, which is the pinky on the bottom hole and the other three fingers above it off the holes. So that's the crux of the bottom hand. So I'm just going to play those for you. That's going up the scale and then down. So that gives you an introduction to the bottom hand. I'm going to stop now and do another video which will help you get used to those finger movements, because trying to do what I've just shown you straight away can be quite tricky. So we're just going to break it down a bit. Thank you.